Hey Virgos, so you're up next. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you today. They wanted the 7 Energies deck and the Life Purpose. So interesting. Let's see what Spirit wants to say. So, welcome to the Quiet Night, space for intuitive reflection, karmic insight and inner truth. I'm always open for private readings. Just drop me a DM or an email. Please do like and follow my TikTok or YouTube or both. I do go live and give out free mini readings, so give the TikTok or YouTube a follow, please. I'm definitely going to try and go live today on both. So, anyways, let's see what's coming out on this. Oracle, they want to pull from both. They're like, no, get them all out. Girl, get them all out. Okay, Virgo. Oh, I heard seductive. There's one more, okay. I'm not gonna lie, I've gone really hot, like hot. My left ear also, I saw protected, wanted to poke out. Whew, that was just out of nowhere. It's like, oh, I mean, listen, I know it's been hot, but this is like, after I heard seductive as well, so that's really interesting. Maybe either you're in a seductive energy, Virgo, or someone is lighting the passion up. So you could be lighting the passion in someone else, or the passion could be lighting up for you. Number 19 is Johnny coming through, so the 19th, well, that could be important date. Number 28 as well. Gosh, sorry, I've got to open the window. Sorry guys, Ooh. I'm gonna hear all my neighbours now, but whatever. Right, so okay, so take this one. If it's you, someone you're linked to, however the dynamic, yeah. If it's not your energy, don't worry. Watch your sun, moon, and rising, or just wait till I manage to tap into your collective bundle that fits for you. So there's a situation here where someone in the dynamic has been back and forth and back and forth and back and forth about letting go. Okay. So the reason why there's been the back and forth is there's been no form of clarity, because someone in this dynamic had, I mean, there feels like there was karma linked to between the two, right? I'm gonna speak this as though this is like two people, but it could be like you with yourself, like, or you tied to like a karmic cycle, but I'm gonna describe it as though it's like two separate people, right? So the reason for that is someone hasn't cleared the karma, as in like understanding. I'm getting like seeing clearly has been a problem for this person, because they've been seeing things through their wounds, which is how it works, yeah. Everyone sees through their own lens, and their own lens is seen through their wounds, their trauma, how much they're willing to kind of look at. If you're someone that runs away from accountability, responsibility, like you're an avoidant, you will see through a very immature lens. You don't understand how two people can live the same thing but feel and see separate things, yeah. Like you don't, someone that's just seeing through their own lens and isn't willing to work with someone else to understand them and how things are kind of being felt for them, is someone that's still at that like immature level of like, it's only about them, victim mode, everything's about them kind of thing, yeah, themselves. But there is someone in the dynamic that is being awakened to seeing basically how much they weren't grateful. And it's not even just for this person, it's like in their whole life they've been really ungrateful. And there's like this passionate energy and this new light energy that's like, there's endless possibilities if my mind is in that. Like if my mind's like, okay, that's that then, done, there can never be growth in that situation again, which is why I feel this thing has been stagnant. So these two people, or whether it's dynamic, but these two people have been tied to each other via karma, and it's not been cleared. So the connection will always be there, pulling, tugging, you know, like it's going to play up in karmic cycles and loop back around and all of that, right? But like I said, there's a new lens. Someone has finally been broken open, healing of the heart. Someone's lens was all via their broken heart. But again, it was like, what I'm seeing is this image of like just stuck in themselves. No expansion in looking at the bigger picture or how somebody else feels or how it's affecting them. It was just about them. So someone gets triggered and then they just go into this weird victim mode, and it's like just not able to see how this affects other people, the other person. Like I said, it feels like an immature. It is what it is, and that's the old energy. Door shut, it is what it is. Not willing to touch that anymore. Not like, there are endless possibilities in so many different things, in so many dynamics, but it requires you to show up and put in the effort. And a lot of people that are working from ego, wounds, trauma don't show up. They avoid, they run, and they tell themselves the same story every time rather than being open, vulnerable, working with someone else, yeah? Being willing to try. So that was the old energy. It is what it is. Door slammed shut. That was their answer for everything. It is what it is, bye. But nothing amazing comes from something that was just so easy, and that is the reality of it. Like commitments, people that have been together for many years, it wasn't an easy ride. Yeah, they may connect and click and work together, you know, in so many different ways, but I'm sure there's different scenario situations that have been hard. But if it requires like two people being able to show up, and that's it, like show up for them and the other person and the connection every time they choose that, no matter how hard it is, no matter how tired they are, they keep choosing that and they keep showing up and they keep making that a priority. Not in their whole entire life, because everybody has their own lives, but I mean, that's the priority. You know, there's so many times and situations, I'm sure, when people, you know, get offered a temptation, but if you choose the connection, the commitment, and when you've worked hard on something for a very long time, you don't want to give it up. That's the reality of it. But people just don't, a lot of people don't allow that, yeah? So we had sacred reverence. Someone's understanding that they've had the key the whole time and they didn't fucking realise. Like, that's what it feels like. Close encounters, great. Like, yeah, someone's heart's healing, and they're realising. I don't know if like the other person is giving them a reality check to actually like what's going on in their mind. Card number 35 coming through, number 35. But it's like they've been telling themselves a lie for so long, so long, and it's like they really believed it. So on the next oracle deck, we've got you're free to do what you choose, and this is another thing that this person didn't realise. You're free. You have your own free will. Do with it as you please. That's fine. But understand you're choosing that. Yeah, if you're choosing to walk from someone, you're choosing that. Or a situation, a thing, you're choosing that. But if you want it, you have to choose it. Yeah? School, the answer that you're seeking involves going to school. For me, I'm just getting that involves the education here on learning about like themselves, life and expansion and how things actually work. And Spirit's been helping them be like, oh, I'm actually getting Spirit's helping through someone in the 3D. So it could be the other person they're linked to. It feels like they've been learning off of a strong, solid feminine energy here that's very structured, very tapped in, and very connected spiritually. Someone that could also be a speaker or an energy healer. I don't know, it's just, yeah. It's really a strong energy of someone that's been running their life off of like the wrong vibration and the wrong mindset, and finally they're breaking out to seeing, oh, it's all my choice, but I have to apply effort if I want something. And it's not that whole applying effort just to like manipulate and get exactly what I want. It's about applying effort because I what I want, but I'm willing to also surrender at the same time. It's mastery, yeah? So I'll quickly see what I see. Yeah, so it seems like people have been telling this person and showing them for a long time, but only this one person's managed to crack the shell and make them see. I don't know how they managed to back them into a corner, but they've made them see, but a lot of people have tried. So they can't avoid this. It seems like this person was avoiding. So I leave that one there. Please do like and follow. And in the meantime, Virgo, I send you so much love and light. Bye.